Electricity is really expensive in most places. A refrigerator full of spoiled food is really expensive too. And having to replace a refrigerator is really expensive. Fred here with Make This Your Project to show you today a way to save money on electricity and maybe prevent spending a lot of extra money on spoiled food or replacing a refrigerator by doing a simple task that is oftentimes overlooked to keep your refrigerator running at peak performance. So stick around if you want to see what that is and how to do it. Every refrigerator has a compressor unit in it that circulates the refrigerant through the system, compresses it, lets it expand. The heating and cooling is what takes the heat out of the refrigerator and keeps your food cold. But very critical to that are some coils and the ability to cool those coils. That's the fan sound you hear on your refrigerator blowing through there to remove the heat from the coils. And that can get packed with dust. And that's what we're going to clean out today. We're going to get to those coils. We're going to clean that dust out and make sure that your refrigerator is running at peak efficiency. First thing we're going to do is pull this refrigerator out from the wall, and then we're going to get it unplugged so we can work on it. Now this can be easy or hard depending on how big your refrigerator is and where it's located. Ours happens to be in a cubby hole to keep it out of the way in the kitchen. So it's quite a bit to get it moved, especially when it's full of food. But we've got it pretty well pushed out. Now I have a water line attached to this for the ice maker and for getting cold water. So I have to be careful I don't pull this out too far. I've got it out. I've got the back exposed. I'm going to unplug the refrigerator and we're going to get at that coil. I've set a trouble light back in here so I can see what I'm doing, and you'll note the water line hanging here. It's not too tight so it won't pull apart, but I do have to be mindful that it's here so I don't separate that or I'd have a real mess. Typically you will see some sort of a cover, oftentimes just a cardboard type cover on the back. So we're going to take that off. We're going to pull these screws out. You can do it the hard way, by hand, or you can do it with a drill or an impact. I like the easy way myself. Another thing, when you pull a refrigerator out, you oftentimes find that lost pen or that cat toy that went missing. I already cleaned that mess up. All right, I've got this off, and in here, very hard to see, but here is the cooling coil, and it's very dusty. I take care of a lot of stuff, maintain vehicles in the house. I have to admit, I kind of forgot about this for a little bit, and I decided it was time to clean it up, and good opportunity to make a useful video for everyone. I'm going to go get a vacuum cleaner with a brush now and very gently clean that off. The front surface of that evaporator coil here is easy to get to with just a standard brush, but now I'm getting areas back further in, and I don't want to hit those with the straight vacuum attachment. I use this nozzle to get along the sides to clean up. Now I need to loosen that dust so I can very carefully pick it up with the vacuum attachment without damaging anything. So I'm just going to take a toothbrush and work it over the areas I can reach to loosen up the remaining dust. And then I will be able to pull it off with just the vacuum. You want to be careful in here that you don't damage any lines or anything, but you shouldn't if you're very gentle here with the vacuum attachments and the toothbrush. Loosen up the stuff on the sides here a little bit that didn't come off. And remember, you've got this thing unplugged. You don't want power on while you're doing this. Okay, I've reached as far back as I can. You can see I picked up quite a bit with the toothbrush there. I'm going to turn this back on. Clean that out. And that's all there is to it. Get that thing cleaned up. I'm going to put this cover back on, roll the refrigerator back in place, and it's going to run a lot better now that that's been cleaned out. Simple tip, simple job that you can do. Remember to be careful. Get it unplugged. Be careful of any water line attached when you pull it out. Take your time, and the job will go smoothly. If you enjoyed today's household tip on how to save money with a simple do-it-yourself project at home, then please click like and consider subscribing to this channel. Make this your project. By doing that, you'll be notified when I release future videos on similar types of projects you can do around the home to save money and keep things running in tip-top shape. Once again, thank you for watching. Enjoy your projects and take care.